We thought we'd add a new segment to some of the shows called Opinions of a Real Spy Movie Fan. So we headed down to the C2E2 Chicago Comics and Entertainment Expo in Chicago recently because we thought we'd find some spy movie fans there to talk to, and we did. So join us as we're cracking the code of spy movies together with you in our new segment.
This is Tom Pizzato
And Dan Silvestri
from SpyMovieNavigator.com. Join us each episode as we're cracking the code of spy movies together with you. Now, we know that in the past, spy movie content has been turned into comics and the like, so we looked on Wikipedia and we found this. James Bond's success after the start of the film franchise in 1962 spawned a number of comic books around the world. Initially, these were adaptations of various movies. In the late 1980s and continuing through the mid-90s, however, a series of original stories were also published. After hiatus to 1996, the Bond comic book publishing license was picked up again and made a revival debut in 2015. The comics were published by various past and present companies, including DC Comics, Marvel, Eclipse Comics, Dark Horse, and Dynamite Entertainment. So we thought it would be fun to see if we could find any spy movie fans at the C2E2 show. And of course we did.
Yeah, it was fun.
Here's our on-the-show floor interviews with some spy movie fans in attendance.
Here we go. We're at the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, basically Comic-Con here in Chicago. If you're interested in anything that has anything to do with comics and comics materials, this is the place to be. There's a million people here and thousands and thousands of items that you could actually purchase on the floor. But some of these dealers also have some spy stuff. This is Dan Silvestri from SpyMovieNavigator.com. But we're going to talk to some people here who are also interested in spy movies because we believe there are spy movie fans everywhere. This is fun. Talking to Dario, and he likes some kind of spy movie stuff too, so here he is.
Yeah, my favorite's pretty much Bond. Looking forward to the new Bond movie.
Yeah, No Time to Die is coming out in April, so that's going to be big.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the trailers and stuff like that for it?
I've seen the trailer. Yeah,
What are
very
you
excited.
thinking?
Anxious
good?
to see. Yeah, I'm anxious to see Daniel Craig's last time doing it. So.
Yeah. Okay, hey, thanks a lot, Dario. Appreciate it. Have a good show. All right. We're at C2E2 talking to Lori and Kate, and they like some spy movies. In particular, you kind of like what?
Well, we like The Kingsman. I mean, I guess if that's considered a spy movie, but
yeah.
that's spy stuff.
Those guys are spies.
He's got lots of cool
Yeah,
stuff.
no, Kingsman for sure. The franchise, it's great. I've watched every single one so far, and they're really, really good.
Excellent. All right. So you watch them all. Have you watched them all too?
Yeah, we have. I like I love all his gadgets. Those are awesome. Kind of things that do that.
All right. That's cool.
It gives like a fresh. I feel like it's a fresh start for like spy movies, something you never like seen before in those types of movies. They have different things going on.
That's cool. All right.
They're coming out with a Kingsman.
More fun, less
They're coming out with a Kingsman prequel this fall.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right. You're waiting for that, huh?
Yes.
All right. What about James Bond? You got a new one coming out in April. Any interest in Bond?
I'm excited for the new song.
So you like the Billie Eilish song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've listened to it?
Yes.
We have a podcast just on the song. We analyze all the lyrics on our show. So might want to check that out.
Cool.
You like Billie Eilish too?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot. We're talking to Matt and Sarah. They like spy movies too. So Matt, tell us about what you like.
I think I like things that have a film noir aspect to them. Very secretive stuff with a twist ending and corruption and everything.
Yeah. Any particular spy movies that you like that are in that category?
Oh gosh, my favorite film noir is Maltese Falcon, but a very the James Bond I usually follow, even though there's some really like dated stuff in those,
Yes.
But yeah, still really interesting.
Yeah. Which is your favorite Bond?
Probably GoldenEye, and the cheesy, outdated thing that I was talking about earlier. They talk about 14.4 modems being a really good thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I understand that. That's pretty wild.
Yep.
Okay. So Pierce Brosnan, your favorite Bond?
I think so, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you follow any of the other? How about Craig? You looking for the new movie?
Well, there was rumors of Idris Elba being a new Bond, but I think that isn't going to happen. But that would have got me really excited.
Yeah, okay, all right. And how about Craig? You like Craig?
Yeah, Craig's good. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
New Bond movie, No Time to Die. It's coming out in April. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, definitely. I'll see it.
All right. let's talk to Sarah, see what she likes. Hey, Sarah, what do you like about spy movies?
I like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Okay.
That doesn't really count.
All right. How about James Bond? Mission Impossible?
He's amazing.
Yeah, you like that too. So you like Tom Cruise more than the movie, or?
More than anything.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Sarah.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. Bye. We just ran into Corey Glaberson from Real Art Collectibles, who we did a podcast on not too long ago, and we have a video podcast with him as well. You can check our YouTube channel for that, or go to our podcast page on spymovienavigator.com to check that podcast with Real Art Collectibles.
Come on.
Hey, we're talking to Corey Glaberson here at Real Art Collectibles, and just mentioned we just saw him, and he's going to say a few things on how the show's going here.
Show's going great. We're doing a great job. We have a lot of great stuff here, and there's so much stuff. Yeah.
And tell people again if they're interested in the spy movie stuff, how to get a hold of you.
Sure, absolutely. You can come to my store at 6727 Stanley in Berwyn, Illinois. We're going to be having a warehouse sale coming up in March. I'm looking at the dates, March 29th through March 25th through the 29th. And we open up the back 6,000 square feet of movie posters, comic books, and toys. Lots of spy stuff. We can also call me, 708-288-7378. C. Glaberson at AOL.com. www.realartcollectibles.com.
All right, hey, thanks a lot, Corey. This guy's got 100,000 posters in his place, so you want to check this guy out. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks, Corey. I'm talking to Matt here, and tell us a little bit about what you like about spy movies.
Oh, I love all the gadgets, gizmos. They got the crazy cars. They got tons of action. It's what you're looking for. You want something that's going to bring you out of your seat.
What's your favorite spy movie category? Bond, Mission Impossible, Bourne, old ones?
I love Bond.
Bond. And what's your favorite?
007.
What's your favorite Bond?
The Golden Gun, Man with the Golden Gun.
Man with the Golden Gun. All right. So you're a Roger Moore fan?
Definitely.
And who's your favorite Bond?
It's hard to decide. There's so many good ones.
Yeah. You like Sean Connery?
Yeah, definitely.
How about Craig?
He's a classic.
You looking forward to the new movie?
Definitely.
No Time to Die is coming out in April.
I hope so.
All right.
They always delay, though, you know.
No, this time they won't.
Oh, I hope not.
We're all set on
I'm
that one.
set.
We're locked and loaded.
I'm fixed and
All
ready
right.
for it.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
All right.
You want to talk about
All right, we're at C2E2 talking to some folks here. And what's your name?
James,
James. What do you like, James?
Inspector Gadget.
Oh, Inspector Gadget. That's cool. That's nice. What do you like about Inspector Gadget?
I don't really know.
But you like him. All right, that's good. And Elizabeth, how about you? You were
let's
saying
see.
some stuff about Mission Impossible.
Oh, I love the Mission Impossible movies. They're just so exciting and climbing on the walls and jumping down from the ceilings. They kind of do that all the time at home. So I'm like, okay, are we going to be able to?
Too.
Yes, I think maybe that's where they learn it from because we like watching those movies.
All right, cool. And what do you like, sir? What's your name?
I'm Gerald.
Gerald? Okay,
Yeah.
Gerald, what do you like in spy movies? Bond, Mission Impossible, Bourne, any of the old ones?
You know what? I've always been a Bond fan.
Yeah?
And some of the newer stuff like Salt and what's the one with
Blonde?
Atomic Blonde? Yes, that was really great.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was a bloody one.
I love to see women, empowered women like that in those strong roles.
Very good.
You know, not just that side piece, but the one that's really carrying the film, kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I like.
There you go. And you looking forward?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Another one in that same line.
Okay, I had to put that on the list. Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. And American Assassin, I think was good. Now, what about the new Bond movie, No Time to Die? You looking forward to that?
Yes, I actually am.
Lashana Lynch is going to kick some ass in that.
Yes, I am so excited for that. I'm really looking forward to that one.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate
my
it.
pleasure.
All right.
Have a great one.
Yeah. Talking to Matt again from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's telling us about some of the stuff that's going on with movies down there.
Well, Atlanta actually has most of the filming studios and stuff, and they've started moving Hollywood basically to Georgia. They do the filming for The Walking Dead and several other shoots down there, and they actually pick up a lot of extra roles. Like I actually was in The Walking Dead season 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I
So
was
we
a
got to look for
zombie.
you on that, huh?
Yeah, I was a zombie. They change your makeup around and stuff. You could be multiple characters in every show.
That's very cool. All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Matt.
No problem. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
You bet. All right, we're talking to Ron here, and he's got an interesting twist on a little graphic novel. Hey, Ron.
Hey, my name is Ronald Hahn. Yeah, there's a graphic novel out. It's You Only Live Twice. I haven't read it yet, but the graphics are really crazy on it. I mean, really good. And it's got about, I want to say maybe 60 pages or so and stuff like that. It's a hardcover, and I think it goes for about $30. I'm not sure. But if you're into spy stuff and you're into, Sean Connery, take a look at it. It's something really wonderful to pick up.
Sounds great, John. And did you purchase it yourself?
I did purchase it myself.
All right, so soon you're going to get around to reading that soon, huh?
I'm going to get around to reading it soon because I got about 100 other books to read. I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks, though.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Ron.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, bye. Hey, we're talking to Daryl here, and he's going to tell us about spy movie stuff that he's interested in.
So I'm a big fan of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
That's a great
Anything with Gary Oldman and what's his name from, I call him Mr. Darcy, from Pride and Prejudice, Colin Firth.
Okay.
And even the professor in that, who was, what was he in? Just the ensemble cast of that was just superb. Even Benedict Cumberbatch in that. Oh man, I just didn't see the story arcs. And apparently that was written in an earlier book, one of the old classic spy novels, which I've never read. And I just remember watching it and being like, this is amazing. The old classic MI6, all that, of course, James Bond, all that stuff I'm really into.
Who's your favorite Bond?
Oh, well, here's a funny story, and I was going to save this to go into this. Roger Moore, my business partner, Sebastian Jones' mother is Dawn Rodriguez. She was one of the initial Bond girls in that movie.
Okay.
One of the original, I think she's in a pharaoh outfit in that one. That's my business partner's mother. Yeah, and she was one of England's early, one of more famous models in, I believe, the 1960s to 70s. She was a model, and she was in that movie. I believe it's, is that The Spy Who Loved Me with Roger Moore in that one? Yeah, I think that's the one she was in.
That's a great movie. One of our favorites.
Yeah. Classic. So I have to kind of side with Roger Moore on that one, but I do love Daniel Craig. Like, I just, that Bond stuff, and if I were to choose a new Bond, my choice for that is Tom Hiddleston, Loki. I would go with him. I think he would kill it if you were going to go with a younger style and a different energy. And I managed to pick up GoldenEye the other day at the thrift store for $3. So it's been a really long time since I've watched GoldenEye. I'm going to give it a burn. But when it comes to other spy movies that are a little more obscure, The American with George Clooney.
Yeah.
That movie hit me with a left hook. I didn't quite understand what I was in for when I saw that. I'm like, oh shit, he just blasted that lady. This is intense. He's making weapons, and then all of a sudden he's basically having to kill the people he just made the weapon for. Did not see any of that coming. I was thoroughly enjoyed that movie. But I would say when I go to my go-to spy movie right now is Tinker Tailor, just because of the ensemble cast. I think it was well written, well directed. The music is amazing in it. I've got Hungarian roots in my family, so I was like, that old guy looks like my grandfather. You know what I mean? So there's some nostalgia for me in that movie.
And they say, the real spies say that movie was most like Real Spies.
Yeah, I can understand that. Tom Hardy, wow. Like, he was just like so good, so subdued as a character. When you go from Bane to that, to Handsome Bob in the movie Rock and Rolla, like just a big range. Everyone just did such a superb job. Benedict Cumberbatch can be explosive and quite the steel. He can steal the light. He was very subdued in that. He was very humble and meek in that. And I was like, oh, this is different. I just felt the performances and the writing in that were just superb. So yeah.
You like Cumberbatch in Sherlock?
Oh yeah, of course. I've watched 2 episodes of that series. I'm going to binge that a bit more. I like him in that. I really liked the movie when they're spying on the Nazis that he did. What's that called? Was it The Imitation Game?
Oh, The Imitation Game.
Yes, that was good. Talk about espionage. You know what I mean? Decoding all of that.
He was cracking the code.
Superb. And I would give Midway a nod too, with the code breakers, when they were breaking the Japanese code, like breaking down, and when they were able to pinpoint the Battle of Midway, when it was going to happen. That movie had a really cool slant for me. And when it comes to the world of spy and espionage, like actually breaking down and finding out where to put the U.S. Navy resources at that moment. So I would give that a nod for a newer film that I've seen that has some of those elements. Yeah.
You gonna go see the new Bond film, No Time to Die?
Yes, of course. Yes, I have a date with my girlfriend to go see that. Yeah, we're gonna go see that one. Absolutely. So.
You're from California?
Yeah, I'm California. My name's Daryl May. I'm the art director and chief creative officer of Stranger Comics. We do high fantasy like Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings style storytelling, but I do like a good mystery. So.
Hey, thanks, though.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
All right,
Yes,
thanks. That was
absolutely,
great.
guys.
Well, that's it for today, talking to real spy fans out here at the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, C2E2. Back to the studio.
Hey, that was a fun time.
Yeah, we think wherever there's a crowd, we're going to find spy movie fans. And those people we talked to had a wide array of interests. So we will add more opinions of real spy movie fan segments in future episodes.
This is Dan Silvestri
And Tom Pizzato.
of SpyMovieNavigator.com. Join us each episode as we're cracking the code of spy movies. Remember, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and send us a message on our website. Just click the big red button, voicemail, and send us one with your opinions, ideas, questions. We'll see you then.